Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Runway Dreams. Thanks for watching. Really, what I've been doing since we last went over this through a video is just adding more content and adding more stories. This is the latest post that I just wrote. I'm really happy about this one. It's a great character. From Bay Street to Burgers, meet Jacques Cavafian. He's an interesting character. He spent 30 years in the industry, in the aviation industry as an analyst, essentially in capital markets on Bay Street. And then one day he decided to walk away from it all and start his own burger joint called Fresh Burgers. It's a small chain right now. And I found him along the airport strip on Airport Road. His restaurant was right basically in the path of runway 23 of Pearson Airport. So he's quite the interesting character. I hope you have time to read his story. Uh, but also, actually, to be honest with you, it was quite easy to find a lot of these really great stories around the aviation community. This one right here, Reaching for the Sky, is about a young pilot who worked really hard and basically spent a lot of time, energy, and money to become a pilot. He now flies for Air Canada Jazz. This one, Welcome on Behalf of the People, we just came across it in the Arrival section. It felt a bit like if anyone's watched the movie Love Actually, that Arrival section when Hugh Grant is talking. But this one was really, really cool and interesting because it was a community of people from Uganda who were welcoming what they hope would be their next leader. So there's a bit of politics there, really quite inspiring. And this one, something I really tried to do also with this blog is to include businesses because I felt by including them, by tagging them on social media, hopefully they can retweet, reshare, retag, and share with their clients and audience as well. So this one's really interesting because it's a flight simulation company. He was profiled, this guy Claudio was profiled on various media, TV, papers, CNN. There's really nothing like his business. It's quite unique, so it's very interesting. And I also wanted to bring you closer to what it felt like to be in and around the airport, a hilltop view. Uh, Basically explores what the city of Mississauga is doing to attract more people to the airport. So they created this really cool park, and you can basically watch planes land next to a big statue of the Avro Arrow. So that's pretty interesting. And AV World is another business in the area that basically welcomes hobbyists and aviation lovers and families like ours who just want to go in and buy a nice little toy plane. There's a lot there to do and see, by the way. It's not just that. Um, and yeah, the way home was really interesting as well because we met a family that just moved here from Zimbabwe. And their story is fascinating because their plane ride from Zimbabwe to Canada just a few months ago was essentially their first plane ride. And we came across them. They were parked along the airport strip with lawn chairs and toys and lunch. And it was a family of five with lots of kids. And they're sitting there watching planes. So that first flight to Canada, their now new home, basically sparked their fascination for airplanes and everything aviation. And then, of course, Takeoff a Love is Born is just explaining what this blog is about and how my family came to this community. So I do have an About Us section and a Contact Us section, as well as a disclaimer. I do have a way to connect directly to the Instagram page and to the to my Twitter feed and page as well, account. Um, and what I've been trying to do essentially is just share the posts as I write them. So as I write it, I'll share it on Twitter. I'll try to use as many hashtags and handles as possible. And hopefully someone will retweet it. Samantha, you've been doing that, so thank you very much. And a few of the businesses have been doing that as well. In the future, I would like to grow this section here. Maybe include a section for videos only, but rather than it be videos of people I interviewed, I wanted it to be a little more mini movie like and snappy. So maybe in the future I can talk to the businesses, maybe produce a little edited video for them that we can promote. That would be really cool. Um, and what else would I like to include? I'd like to just essentially keep growing it and seeing where it goes. It is a great starting project. We learned a lot in this course, but I think as I go, I'd like to add more content. I'd like to add a list of the businesses, and I think Samantha, you suggested this. That was a great idea of the types of businesses that you will find in and around the airport. So maybe as I start discovering these businesses, as I'm blogging about them, I can put sort of a separate page here that says, for fresh burgers, here's their address, go to their page, that type of thing. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's a labor of love. It was definitely a journey of discovery for myself as well. I hope to continue to grow it and look for those really interesting stories. And it's been a great class, so thanks everyone for watching. Take care.